Alright, gonna try something different today. And I am by no means an expert at this one, but I think it's a relatively new game, Monster Train. And this is my first time getting to the 25th Covenant, which is basically like the Ascension 20 version of this game. If you don't know this game, it's borrows heavily from Slay the Spire, I will say, but it's pretty fun. Definitely more casual, it seems. But yeah, without much further ado, I guess we'll get going here. This has been my best combo, I think. You kind of, instead of, Slay the Spire, you just pick one of the characters. Here, you kind of pick your main deck slash character and then have a secondary just deck, I guess. Yeah, I mean, if you don't know the game, I assume most people checking this video probably know the game, but maybe that assumption's wrong. Okay, so first, and you always get randomized starting cards. These ones are pretty okay, I guess. I like Flash Freeze a lot. These two are kind of meh, but they're not horrible. So you can see which boss you're going to face at the end. This one's the one that saps your strength. The strength sap really isn't much of an issue, but that means he gets the there's a certain like set of minions that come with him, and one of them is these little trash minions that do 15 damage times 2. So if I don't get trash cleanup, it's going to be tough. So I might be inclined to pick spikes. I think I'll take a look at the artifact first, though. Oh, volatile gauge. Oh, okay. So this is funny. So you know, if you come from Slay the Spire and you're good, you know how good Snecko is. Now, just to briefly say how brokenly good this artifact is, like Snecko, both games are similar in that the base energy is 3, and you draw your base of 5 cards each turn, and so really it's not that much different in that regard compared to Slay the Spire. Yet this is basically Snecko Skull. But you get an additional draw on top of what Snecko Skull does. Not only that, but I learned this recently. So you're able to upgrade your spells and your units, but well, yeah, both. But with the spells, you can upgrade to reduce the energy cost. Well, it turns out with Volatile Cage, it works with it, as in like, the card, it starts out randomized between 0 to 3 cost, but then that upgrade of the energy thing gets applied after. So let's say, I put 2 energy upgrades on a card. It has 3 chances to just be 0 and then 1 chance to be 1 cost. So this is just a broken fucking relic. We have a really bad luck, or we suck if we lose with this. So between these two, I'll definitely take Rejuvenate. Revenge I pretty much never take. It's either going to be Spikes or Rejuvenate. I don't know what I like better between Rejuvenate and Spikes. I like Spikes a little bit more, I think, just because starting out with it is easier. And on the higher, the High Covenant, you only have half your health at the start. So Spikes allows you to take on the trials a little bit better, I feel, than Snowball earlier. But that being said, Rejuvenate is, by the time Endgame comes around, it's just bustedly good. So it's fine. So this Mark of Invasion, I'll usually always take this on the first one because it's just like I don't know, it's something like somewhere between close to 20 damage that you take, assuming you just let them all run through, which isn't so bad for 75 coins. Like, I'll take that payoff for sure. And I could maybe kill a few of them with Vine Grasp or whatever you call it. So let's see. Let's put this guy. I don't know. We can maybe put him on the top. We don't need to put him on the bottom. And the bottom has the lower thing there. So let's just do this and get this going. So basically every time I rejuvenate, it's going to be a bomb. And yeah, it's pretty good. I probably actually should have done Pyre Shards, but whatever. It's not too big of a deal. These guys will be weaker when they come up here because the rage goes down. Don't know if I'm going to be able to get to that. If I had done spikes, I would have, so kind of a mistake, I guess, not to do spikes there, but yeah, I don't think it'll be too big of a deal. Let's just get more of this in, I guess. Yeah. That way at least I kill all that stuff. I don't get the gold, but whatever. I mean, it does suck not to get that gold. It's pretty big. It's pretty big to get the gold. I should have thought of that first turn out a little bit more. It's fine though. I guess we'll just kill the guy in the back and put a guy up here. Put a guy down here. If I can hopefully get one of these, save me 5 damage. Let's just get some regen stacked up, I guess. There's not much else to do this turn. I mean, look, I got pretty unlucky with my volatile gauge this turn, but you know, it happens. Yeah, I gotta take the good with the bad. At least we'll kill that guy. We're gonna take 10 damage, but yeah. Maybe we can kill that guy without taking damage if we can somehow get a lucky set of, well, I guess we don't have any regen coming up anytime soon, but at least have one stacked. And I guess, should I do spikes? Spikes would kill that guy, but I would take 5 damage. I got 4 restores coming up. I got a Vine Grasp. Yeah. I guess we'll do this. And then this. Just get some chip damage in. We might be taking some damage here from this guy. Most likely. We gotta get lucky with our regens if we're gonna take him out. And we didn't, but we did get lucky with our flash freezes, which is pretty good. Yeah, we'll just do this, I guess. Yeah, he's dead, so there we go. I've noticed, so it does try to like calculate what the end result is going to be, but especially with this class that has a lot of like regen and spikes, I've noticed the calculations are not very accurate. Like there's plenty of times it says I won't kill him, then I kill him. Yeah, so ooh, these are all pretty good. I don't like Sting as much as I think other people do, but Wildwood Sap's pretty hard to pass up. Glimmer is really good too. Like, can't go wrong with either of them. I'll probably do Wildwood Sap though, just because if I can get the regen going, it's probably better than the AoE clear. Like, I'll have options to deal with the low health minions at some point. These, I could maybe take Crypt Builder since I have Volatile Gauge. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Doesn't really support what I would say is like my Awoken game plan, but it's kind of just early on 60 damage for 1.5 average cost is not necessarily so bad. So, do we want a unit, or do we want to just get our spells? I wish this was an Awoken banner. I generally like the Awoken units better. So what I could do is I could get I don't know if my spells, this would be nice double stacked. And even, well, I guess it works opposite. There's also like I could remove the consume and make it cost another. I think it works the same way though. Like it would actually make it pretty bad in Volatile Gauge. I think the average would be a 2.5 cost at that point. I mean, I could reduce the cost on this, but it's not necessarily like that insane. I mean, it's insane early, which maybe I need to focus on the early right now. Yeah, I guess we'll go this way. Because if I don't get a good unit, then that's a wasted Merchant of Steel. And there's a lot of pretty bad Stygian units. Upgrade a spell to gain holdover. That could be okay. Let me think what we have here. This would probably be the best target then if I put this with holdover and then upgrade the cost. That's pretty good. We'll just make one of these consume itself, and I guess we'll just purge out a steward. Usually the stewards are the first out in my style of play. I'll be honest, I haven't watched anybody else play this game, so if there are more efficient ways to do things, I actually don't know. All I know is it was definitely easier for me to get the max rank in this game than it was in Slay the Spire. So this will reward a unit draft, and I could use a unit. And these aren't like so bad to give attack to, so I'll probably do it. This boss isn't necessarily too hard either. Especially since I don't really have like some low health DPS unit that would get shredded by him. Like I really just don't have DPS in general, I guess. So I want to put this guy on the ground floor. I guess it would be nice to do that. Let's do this. So holdover makes it so it keeps cycling back in every time I play it. So let's do that, and then get this going, and then that's a pretty good turn. And I guess just put him behind. I mean, that's a pretty good turn. We're just gonna have to make sure that we don't let the haste take over, because okay. Well, this is happening no matter what. And we want the gold. And spikes would help with like insurance on just like now the haste will never go through, so that's pretty good. Although I guess this is the last fight, right? These early fights are pretty short. And whatever. So just do that to keep it cycling through. And I guess just do that and get him. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so let's do this. No sense taking 5 damage. Other than that, I guess just these. So we'll supposedly die here. We'll see if that's actually the case. Probably is. My regen wasn't really stacked up well enough. So really what I'm looking for at this point, I need more regen stacking. I do have that one Wildwood sap, but it's clearly not enough. I either need a good DPS unit or some more regen, basically, is what I'm kind of down to right now. I mean, I'll win this fight for sure. He's such low health at this point that I'll just do this. So that crit builder should carry us through to mid-game. It'll maybe fall off a little bit. I don't know, it's pretty good at 60 damage and pretty much no cost, so yeah, so let's see what we get here. Sharpen. I like all of these, honestly. These are all really good cards. Well, Sharpen isn't, but in Volatile Gauge, it's pretty decent. Like at 2 energy, it's not great, but you know, now that everything is equal cost, it's on the level of these. So let's think, what is our next? What path do we take? Probably not Hellbound. Although that would give me an Awoken Banner. Merchant of Steel, Stygian Banner. I'm getting a unit draft. This is probably the route I'm going, even though I don't necessarily have a lot of gold. It is at least a chance at like getting quick or multi-strike on, depending on whatever we get. If I were to get the Naga Siren, Razor Sharp Edge is really good. Considering I don't necessarily have I have this for like low minion AoE, and then I can pick them off here and there with that. Other than and I got these, so maybe I don't really need Glimmer as much. So it's really between these two. I guess this is a little more versatile. It gives me an additional sort of AoE-ish type thing. Yeah, let's do that. So this could be okay. I'm kind of getting to the point of where it's like, am I adding things, like are they fluff, or are they actually like going to be good? So, I mean, I've got a lot of spells. Is this going to be like a spell deck? I've definitely got my front-loaded damage taken care of at this point. Okay, so I feel like Husk Hermit. I don't know. Husk Hermit would normally be the call here, because normally I'm not having like double spike cards and good ways to kill those low health minions in the back, but I don't know if these are necessarily super great. Nameless can be pretty good if you get, granted apparently I haven't won with her yet, but if you can get multi-strike, she can be a pretty good backliner. DPS is kind of what we need right now. I don't think we necessarily need a tank, even though this is a tank that also does DPS in a way. Tough call. I like Husk Hermit, because if I get quick on him, it's much better cleanup than relying on spikes, especially against, yeah, actually, considering where it's at facing this guy, he's going to have those 15 times 2. I want a guy with quick. So let's see what so multi-strike is what we have option for. So let's take a look if any of these are good with multi-strike. She's pretty okay with multi-strike. I mean, in this deck, she would be pretty good too, because we've got so many spells. Although I don't know if I want either of these, because I just picked the Husk. This one gives a really nice way to kill bosses if you double strike her. That's a tough call. I kind of don't necessarily want these minions in my deck, but considering multi-strike is my thing, I'm not going to really get value out of him yet. He really needs quick applied to him to really shine. So I guess I'll take this one. I don't really like spell weakness that much, if I'm being honest. Maybe I'm missing something, but even with a deck like this, I don't know, maybe it's good. It's like you kind of have to draw this. I have holdover on it. I don't know, spell weakness is the better one here. I just find that this is so much better for killing bosses. Like if you have this in your back line, you stack so much frostbite on dual strike. With a spell weakness, it's like, yeah, you'll stack a lot of spell weakness. Well, let's try it out. Try a new thing out. Let's see what we get here. It might affect our decision to not delay taking multi-strike. Oh god, this one. I have. What are we fighting? Wait, can I look at my map? Oh, we're fighting Daedalus, right? I don't think I'll take the damage. Let's do it. Go hard or go home, right? Now I can at least re-roll for the quick. So let me think here. 60. 60, so 180. 180 minus 270. It's just enough to not be able to get quick. So it's like, do I reroll first and give up my multi-strike? Should have thought of that before I took all that damage. Well, I don't necessarily need multi-strike at the moment. The multi-strike was much better for the frost one, I would say. Like, I'll either draw a high impact spell or not, and whether I have double spell weakness isn't necessarily a game breaker. So let's see. We want health. Do we want health or spikes on any of these? Never really. Let's just reroll. Damn it. Couldn't get quick. I also couldn't get, like, attack. Like, you also want at least battle stone. Ideally, like the just 10 attack one on this guy. Couldn't fucking get any of it. Well, this will be, I guess, a makeshift. If I do this, he can just sit wherever. I can also do that. This might make more sense, I don't know. Because right now, she doesn't clean up trash unless they have 1 health. I think a lot of them have like 2 or 3 health. Yeah, let's do that. As for spikes and health, I don't think we really need them, so let's just purge another steward. Well, that was not a great shop. Kind of got the worst of all worlds, but whatever. I have 5 health, so I cannot take any hits. Damn. Well, hopefully I'm able to. Quick would have been really nice here. Now I'm probably taking tons of fucking damage. Yeah, I can't even put anyone down on this floor. Well, now I guess this works. And I want this held over, so I might as well play it. Let's see. I don't think they get haste. Right? I don't think there's possibility for haste. Let's just do that. Put him up there. So the Husk won't really do anything in this battle. We can just put him wherever. Just to get him out of the deck. Although, no sense. He would die if I put him down. Let's do this first. No, he doesn't technically die now. Let's see. Could also just do this. So just do that, and then that save him some health. I mean, I'm definitely, nobody's getting through. Now I just need to get this guy hopefully stacked up with regen and able to kill the boss, and then I can hold that over. Although, I guess it holds over on the same energy cost, so maybe I want to let this cycle through. Yeah, let's try to let it cycle through, I think. I don't know, maybe the steward becomes relevant. Who knows? I guess we'll just try to stack some of this. I guess. I don't know. We put him there. Might give us more DPS over the long run. So he'll have at least some spell weakness that maybe we can eventually get a big hit in on. Oh, they do have haste. Fuck. Oh, good thing I have him down there. Let's start putting some rejuve bombs on. I feel like putting spikes on him is a little redundant, so let's just put it on him. I do need to kill that. let's do that. I do need to get this on. And I guess this just kills the guy. Yeah, let's just do that. It's actually taking a lot of damage for just these little chip fights so far. It's going to take some more. Do that. So now, I think just keep, like, this fight isn't going to do much against the boss, so there's not necessarily a whole lot of point in trying to preserve him, because I believe the next fight is the final. Yep, so we'll just let him die, and then, yes, this is at, so let's do that actually. It won't matter much, but this guy's dead anyway, so we'll just do this. And then this guy's gonna get hit pretty big for this spell. So we'll do that. It does more than this, right? Yeah. Boom, 180. Put a few rejuve bombs on. And then he's just dead. And if he wasn't, he would have died from all the spell weakness next turn anyway. So deck's looking pretty alright. I don't know if spell weakness or, frost is better. I think both kind of are okay. Like, I don't know if neither of them is necessarily better than the other. Maybe if my deck spell weakness is better. I mean, that was a lot of damage I just applied. I don't think frostbite would end up doing that much, so I think spell weakness is probably the best. I'm not always guaranteed to have a good holdover on that, though. Like, I do probably want, maybe I need more artifacts. So let's see, adaptive mutation. I don't like either of these. This one, like, could be good with volatile gauge, I guess. Because then they're always enhanced with -2 on that fight. But adaptive mutation isn't great in my current deck, but I do plan on at least getting an Awoken at some point, either the Thorn or the normal guy. And it's pretty insane on them. Though, I don't know. Probably don't want to take it since it's just not that great. I mean, it would make this person hit for a lot, make that person hit for a lot, but then they wouldn't survive much. Probably this Rail Spike is pretty good. Got offered the Siren again, though I don't really think, I don't like this unit. I mean, I'm not hurting for draw. I don't know. I already have pretty good DPS, I think. And Nameless Siren, I don't need it. So, just take some gold. So I could take floor space or energy. I don't really need card draw. Let's think. So we did Big Stone this person, and it's possible that we don't have the space sometimes to play the both of them, and we really want to play the both of them, so I feel like this is probably what I'll do first, and maybe my second upgrade will be energy. Energy is pretty nice to have with the gauge, but so don't really want any more. Just not really any Stygian units that are good for me. The other Siren is kind of the one I want. Kind of like the way that that one scales, especially with all these spells. I mean, I guess both Sirens. Maybe should have took that Siren. I don't know. Just feel like I do have pretty good DPS with the spell weakness person. And I can follow up and finish off whoever survives, you know? So let's get some removes. Get the last of these train stewards out of the deck. Is there anything better to remove? I don't think so. These vine grafts might need to be removed next. So let's get our health. That doesn't immediately do much for us. I mean, we don't have any actual healing other than regen, really. Like, these are sort of minuscule. I could, like, magic power is probably better here. Just makes everything a little bit better. It's not really that great necessarily. And I think I just want the rejuve bombs. My AoE is pretty solid. I just need to get quickness on one of those guys. I need any quickness on either the, either of my AoE guys. That guy with multi-strike is a bit of a pain. This is a pretty easy boss. Haste. They're probably not getting haste off, and this guy with multi-strike is not really that scary. So the main tank, I only have one tank. And this person could technically tank for himself, probably. So could have Husk. I maybe should have put health on Husk, just bit the bullet. I don't know. Let's see. Sentient is 50 health. So I don't have any big heals. I sure would like an artifact. But I don't think a random artifact is worth the pyre damage I'm going to take for this fight. Yeah, these... Plus it doesn't show, like, this person. And double damage on them, and I don't have quick. And I didn't take the, whatever you call it, the Glimmer World thing. Yeah, I just don't think that's a winning play. I think here. Oh, I don't even want to take these 9 damage pot shots on this guy necessarily. Because this guy can clean all these guys up anyway, as long as he survives. Which he might not, so I guess... I really want to get, this chick in. Maybe I just don't play Husk, because I can do that, and that kills all of them, and then I can get this going. I guess that makes more sense, I feel. I don't really want to take the 9, so I'll just do that. And this guy's not going to do anything because he has no attack. So I do want her down here. Just because that boss, I think. I guess I want this down here then. 6. Yeah, just do that. And then do that. And that. Do a full clear. Got the extra gold too. Pretty good turn. And then let's see. One for the holdover isn't horrible. It's just a regen. Let's do that. And let's do this. I mean, it's not horrible, right? At least now when those regens cycle back through, they'll be 0 cost. Or most likely 0 cost, I should say. Oh, interesting. So I was wrong on my assumption that the holdover preserves the cost, because it costed 1. last time. Good to know, I guess. I guess just this. Kind of a bad draw turn, but it wasn't horrible. I got the high impact cards. Still got the holdover going on this thing. So I guess we'll just keep the holdover and put spikes on you. Sure. Well, we definitely want to hold this over because we want to make use of, you know, the, whatever you call it, the holdover, or the spell weakness for next turn. No, it looks like he's just dead anyway. Yeah, like I said, this guy's probably the easiest boss in the game, honestly. Has the lowest health and damage of any other boss that you would face at this point. I think his utility is like just slaying to add a self-mutilation is like, it's really not an issue, especially when he just dies. You know, that boss might be more of a pain if it was like a permanent add. I mean, that would be brutal, but that would be something that, like, you know, Slay the Spire would do to you, because that game likes to be brutal. I don't like this one as much in Volatile Gauge. I do like the card normally. The nice thing about this card is you can basically make it a pseudo energy and not really card draw upgrade, but it is a pseudo energy upgrade because it'll occupy, so you can put holdover and an energy reduction on it. Then it's giving you an energy each turn, and it's drawing an extra card even though you keep drawing it for the holdover. So it's really kind of like, once you play it, it's a makeshift energy upgrade if you can get those two upgrades on it. But in Volatile Gauge, that doesn't make as much sense. Pyre Shards, I don't think we need it. We've already got 2 spike suppliers, and this card just sucks, so yeah. Frenzied Swarm could be pretty good, though. I don't think my spikes is necessarily a huge thing in this one. Ice Storm could be good, given that I have magic power. Although not given that I have Volatile Gauge. I don't know if it's really that great. I'll take Frenzied Swarm. It's pretty versatile. Just a pretty good card, I'd say. Artifact or Hellvent. Also would be able to get Merchant of Magic. So, Merchant of Magic, what does it really get me? I could reduce cost, increase damage on that. Double stack that. Reduce cost on that. Oh, well, that's not really that worth it. And an event, which is, I don't know, these events aren't, they're not really bad, but they're not that great either, usually, I feel. If I remove cards, what would I remove? Probably just 2 Frozen Lances, I guess. Yeah, I'd probably still rather have Vine Grasp than them. And if I Hellvent, this might be greedy to Hellvent with this. Could be pretty good to Hellvent it too, I don't know. This could be an okay Hellvent. Yeah. Tough choice. I Like the gold doesn't give me any immediate value. I have a lot of gold. Like being able to spend it might be good. I don't think any of my hell vents are necessarily insane. So, and I don't necessarily need to remove cards right now, given that I draw so many. They'll go for the random relic. Let's first check what we have here. So we have holdover and magic power. This is pretty good. So let's do this first. Ooh, I do like this. How many consume? So this could be pretty good to not consume. This is whatever. This is good. So I think the consume, because this is like, I don't need this at this point. This is much better. It's a very early game relic, I feel. Let's check this. Let's hope it's a good one. Fingers crossed. Okay, this one's kind of random. So might as well, I mean, we could do either of these. We don't want that. Consumable, I mean, this is a pretty good event for this, I guess. Awoken has a lot of good, I don't think too many of the Awoken consumables are bad for me, whereas these ones could be bad, so let's do Awoken. Yes, that's a good one. So now that we have two of those, we can finally maybe, like, we really want some big heals, but we at least aren't hopefully just dying. I don't know if we can take on the trials. We'll see what the trial is. So another holdover. Is there anything else that would be pretty good to hold over? I don't know. Sharpened helical crystals. Why is it cheap? I thought it was supposed to be like 110 or 120. I don't have. Oh, I don't know what's going on there. Oh, maybe I'm thinking like merchant steel. So magic power. Odd as it is, I kind of feel like, and this could be good too. But I feel like heals. I already have the other. Like this is just kind of icing on the cake. Like really, what I need is healing at this point. And I can do this to this because I do still want to play it, and I guess so. I could re-roll for like double stack. If I take this, I can't purge a card. And if I re-roll, if they suck, I could still purge a card. I think holdover on this is good. It's technically icing on the cake, but like I think it's fun. Oh, I hate this trial. Especially when you got this fucker. Probably not going to be able to take this trial. This is also one of the hardest bosses in my opinion. So, I don't necessarily have, and I only have 2 minions, so I can't take that trial on, unfortunately. We're most likely just stacking the bottom here and trying to get good spells in. So hopefully we can get our spell damage girl and oh yeah, she's right there. Sweet. So let's put her in. What do I want to do here? I guess this does the most damage. Yeah, let's do that. So hopefully we'll be able to kill that guy before he gets to our pyre. Damn, if I put my husk there. I could, oh, this works. And it holds over, so all good there. I'd like to hold this over too, I guess. Let's do that, and then that. May as well do this. It's not like I have spike supply or anything. He's dead anyway. Okay, these came in at the absolute top cost, so I lost at 1 out of 4 twice there, but yeah, what can you do? And I lost out on pretty much all these other ones too. And I could just draw 3 and have them. I could play the 1 here first. Yeah, let's live a little, right? Let's live a little. That way these, when they cycle back in, well, this one's not going to cycle back in. Damn, it came in at the top cost too. That sucks. Kind of aggravating, but whatever. Don't think that's necessarily going to be so bad. I can hopefully cycle back in a good spell to finish that guy off with the spell weakness. Guess this one, 3 cost, damn. I just want to let this guy go. Doesn't even kill him. I can wait. I can wait 1 more floor on him. Might as well do that. This technically does more damage than this, but this sets us up for the boss a little better. Yeah, let's do this. I feel, yeah, not the greatest volatile gauges. Turn 1 was good, but that's about it, if I recall correctly. Alright, so, okay, this is good. Let's kill him first. Put that on him. Might as well do that. Now, I mean, we can only play 1 of these cards, so would we rather put Spikes is pretty good against the boss. We don't really need to kill him, so we're gonna do this, I think. Yeah, I mean, it's attacking me 5 times, so. Alright, well, I know we're doing that. I know we're doing that. The rest we don't necessarily know. Probably just gonna do this. Nice. Oh, that's right, because it's held over already. Sweet. Okay. See how hard this boss is? Like, as insane as like I am. Well, I should be able to finish him off next turn with all the spell damage. He just does so much damage. Like, even with all the spike, I have 8 spikes going against his 5 multi-attack, and it's not even really, like, this guy is just really hard. He's probably the one I least like to see in this floor. Like, I feel like he's almost on the level of, like, the next round of bosses, honestly. But whatever, we're going to beat him anyway, because that's how much spell damage. Yeah, I guess we're just going to take that, but whatever. So we don't have any more minions. We do have to finish him off. But that should do it, yeah. 378. Yeah, he didn't stand a chance. Really wanted me to pick that, huh? What is the next floor? So, I don't have any Awoken Banner coming up. I'm most likely going the Merchant of Steel, I think, though. So I didn't get offered a single, I only got 1 Awoken Banner the whole time, and I went that right. I should have went that route, I guess. I don't know. It's tough. Like, I'm going to be hurting by the time I get to the end if I don't have a good Awoken tank. This would be really good on an Awoken tank, but as it stands, it doesn't really do much for me, though I could use it on one of these guys because the next boss doesn't have any AoE. if I recall correctly. Fucking let's take it. This sap could be good. I've never understood this one. I mean, I don't have any frostbite really to make use of that. This one, yeah, this is like, I guess, a good finisher. I don't know. Preserve. Preserve. I don't really think anything is worth preserving other than that. But it's not worth a card slot for that. I don't know if this is just fluff, though, at this point. Like, these offering cards, yeah, they're statted at 3 energy, but they're not really because they have offerings, so they're more like, I would say they're more like a 2 cost or even a 1.5 cost, so I'm not really gaining much volatile gauge. Like, the SAP 3, given that I don't have a second tank, it might make sense, though. And actually, against this fight, it could be pretty okay with those multi-attackers, since I may not end up with quick. So let's see. It's also worth noting that I should probably not do energy if I do get quick. Well, let's see. So I am going this route, right? Got enough. 43 is an okay buffer against this guy. I mean, if this guy gets through, you're dead anyway. So really, it's just a buffer for his minions, which they may get a few through because those statues are pretty hard to chunk through. But the higher health guys don't really do much damage, so let's go this way. Let's see what we have first before we start removing. And ugh, I hate this. Horrible. I need to reroll for quick. Let's do this on him, I guess. And let's reroll for quick. Okay, we got multi-strike. I'm gonna put that on him. There's gonna be so much spell weakness that nobody's gonna be able to stand a chance. I feel like I still want to hold out for quick. I only have 2 more chances at it. I'm probably going this route. Depends on if I take damage or not, I guess. I mean, I'm probably going the route both these times, so I don't think it's unlikely that I should eventually get quick. So no sense putting these on. These are both good upgrades in general that I didn't for Awoken units, but like I don't have any Awoken units other than Husk. So I guess we remove some of these. They're probably our least useful at this point. Do I have enough gold for a purge? No. Alright, let's do it. Felon or allies will add Scourge cards to your deck. Can be sometimes annoying with volatile gauge. But, I don't know. We'll see. Definitely got to get some AoE in early, so actually, fuck. I think my next upgrade I'm going to get another one of them. Because I want to, if I get the quick, I do want Husk. Like, I want all my units on the same floor, I think. Well, we can do this for now. I do want to get this thing going. We'll just start trying to chunk away this thing. I should eventually be able to hopefully snipe that guy out. If not, I'll just take the 9 damage, whatever. Hopefully he doesn't get armor. But I don't think this one gives armor, right? Okay, we at least got this bitch down. So at this point, let's do that. Oh, immobile. we can do this, and then this, and 1 damage is whatever, so let's just do this. Get the most value out of it as possible. So we max rolled that one, but that's whatever, so we'll do this. You know, I actually maybe should have thought about putting on her just to get extra, like 8 damage, but yeah, I don't think it's really that big a deal. I'm pretty sure we're going to win this pretty easily at this point. Like, nothing's getting through this, I don't think. Well, these guys are getting through this, but they won't. So let's do this first. I could definitely adaptive mutation her. They have no AoE. So I want that happen. Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. 50 damage, like 100 damage each turn. Yeah, seems good. I don't know. I don't know if the math, does the math work out to equal good there? I don't know. You guys tell me. So, I might as well just keep up this fun game plan here. Just sap him. Put some on that guy. He's gonna have a lot of spell damage. Or spell weakness. If I can chunk these guys out, I can maybe get some pretty big chip damage in on him. So these always come in at 2 then, it looks like. Yeah, I might as well not take any pirate damage. I'm not probably dying in this fight. Although I don't have much. Let's do that. Let's do that. Might as well put that on her. And kind of just want this thing dead actually, so I can get the chip damage in. Yeah. Get that thing out of the hand too, it consumes it. I just need to get this guy some wildwood saps at this point. They've been coming in pretty high cost, so it's been unfortunate. At least save him some health there. Man, I really could use some wildwood saps. They're dead anyway. Man, I could get this guy sapped pretty good. Let's move this out. Let's get one of these on at least. Yeah, this is pretty good. Since he's dead anyway, let's just get these in. 300 damage, yeah. So I think maybe I've never actually like killed a boss before it had a chance to face me, but a deck like this, that could maybe happen if you played your cards right. I didn't really focus too much on trying to make that happen though, so I mean he's dead next turn. Let's do that. He's dead next turn anyway, so let's just get the most. Like, we're gonna be able to play the, whatever that card is, no matter what, so it'll finish him off for sure. It's definitely gonna do, like, a lot of damage. I mean, it looks like he's just gonna die here. I don't really see how, yeah, he's just dead anyway. Yep, he's dead here. Once again, it said both my guys were gonna die, right? So it didn't calculate it right. None of my guys died. This is 44. Wait, does it do 44 3 times? There could be a lot of motherfucking damage. This is also nice to deal with this. I mean, those flying 180 health or 160, whatever health they have, 10 damage bird dudes, this could be pretty nice against. If I'm interpreting that correct, that it does 47 damage 3 times. Well, let's try it. I've never really used the card. It seems like it should be good with volatile gauge. Am I fucking up by not taking energy here? All this does is it makes it so I can play Husk on the same floor. I kind of need that though for this, or else I'm just gonna die, so I think that makes sense. And we just won't play our guys on the small floor. Like I don't see other ways I'm gonna survive those little health units. If I don't, I mean, I'm gonna have to get quick, and I'm gonna have to have everybody on the same floor really for this to work. So let's go heavy for that quick. Son of an ass. Okay. Endless. Keeps giving me fucking endless. That's pretty useless. This is pretty good. Let's see if this does something. I don't know. This one is a trap, usually, I feel. I mean, this could end up being pretty good. Because these come in at 1.5 cost, and they just get purged out, and then if, for whatever reason, I get blight cards, which I think this guy does add blight. No, he adds scourge cards. I forget. I mean, this will just be nice front-loaded damage. It shouldn't be a net negative. It should be a net positive, so we'll go for it. I don't like the other two typically, though. Yeah, let's just hard reroll for that fucking quick. Finally, fuck. Thank fuck. Thank fucking fuck, dude. Okay, so I literally can't even use these. But we got it. Yeah, we're sitting good now. We don't need the Merchant of Steel next time then. Now we got our giant rejuve bomb. This is when I feel this champ gets pretty insanely good. It's the 3rd tier. What are the units? The ones that die? So let's see, that'd be, what is it, 4 and 5? Is it 4 and 3 or is it 4 and 5 that spawn? So let's assume the worst. Let's say 4 and 5 spawn. That's 4 times 5 is 20. Pretty. I don't necessarily need gold at this point. I've kind of got everything I need, so it's probably just not worth the fire health. With this boss that's coming up around the next path or whatever, I've usually found it. Fucking hell. Can't play them both. There's also a guy I might not be able to make use of that with. Who do I want first? This chick at 50 health probably makes sense. Just does more damage and I can kill that fucker probably. Costs less too. So what's my rejuve? 120. That would be enough to kill him. Just roll the dice though. Try to be a little greedy. Can't see too many bad draws. Well, deadweight would be bad. These would be not so great. This is like whatever. This would be great. Let's do it. Oh, it's not bad. And then I get to hold that over, and then I get to not get Ember trained. So, win-win for me. held over, so hopefully I can just kill that guy. If not, it's only like 8 damage. Ooh, I definitely want to kill that. So these calcified embers will come in handy here. Guess just rejuve bomb. I guess so that guy's dead. Should hopefully be able to get this guy back up because there's gonna be these guys don't really do damage, they just are fucking annoying. Oh yeah, and I'm getting health every time I consume, so that's maybe something I should target too. So I don't have any Vine Grasp. I guess we'll just do that. Be nice to make sure that he lives. It's gonna next turn is gonna potentially suck. Just how it is when you fight these fuckers. Hate those fuckers. Ember Drain can be so brutal, especially since I didn't take the energy. Yeah, I can only play, you know. Do I want to push this guy first? It's a lot of damage to take that I won't really be able to heal back if I take that damage. To save myself 15 if I push him first. Let's push him first. And I guess I actually save myself like all the damage, so that ends up being pretty good. That's probably not worth it. That's worth it. We'll wait on this guy. Hopefully we can kill him next turn. Vine Grasp, where you at, yo? So let's try to kill this guy. Can we? Yes. Can we do that? Might as well do that then. Because pushing this guy back. Now if I put this guy down though, it doesn't even necessarily help me a whole lot. I want to be Ember Drain twice in a row. Just get him up there then. So I could daze. I guess just giving this person more damage makes sense, and then not getting Ember Drain also probably makes sense. It'll be hard to kill this guy with this guy still in front of him, although he's pretty low health. I'm definitely doing this. So we could do this, and then do we want to hold this over, or do we want to just do that? Like who? Oh fuck, who's the boss? Shit, I didn't see who the boss was. I forget if it's like the AoE guy. Fuck. What's the fucking boss? Is there a way I can check Hirelings? Let's see. I'm fucking Googling it. There's gotta be a way, so. Like, who's the boss? Who's the fucking boss? I don't know. I can't. It's probably not worth. So we. Well, I don't necessarily need the 100 damage on this person. Sure would be nice though, wouldn't it? Okay, let's do it. If it's the sweet person, it's the sweet person, and I'll just fucking live with it. I thought it. Oh, it's this person. Yeah, that's actually really good that I did that then. So I guess this is enough just to kill that person, right? 6 and 8, yeah. And this guy is, I can save this for the next fight probably then, so, oh, that's a lot of fucking damage, right? Wait, not even that much really. Actually be better off just doing this, I feel. Yeah, it's probably better than that though. Okay. This is the easiest boss. Like, the other bosses that you can face instead of this guy are so much harder. Like, look how easy this fucking... This is like the easiest boss in the game. They need... Honestly, in my opinion, like, they could make him, like... They either need to, like, give him a lot more health, or maybe lower his health a little bit, but make him scale at 2 damage per hit, because as it stands, like, he's just, like... I don't think I've ever lost to this boss. Meanwhile, the other bosses you can run into here just fucking annihilate you. Oh, I should have played some Consume to get my health up. I forgot I had that. Stupid, but whatever. Don't know if it will make it. It could make a difference, you never know. So this will be my first time fighting Seraph at the extra 1000 health. That'll be interesting. This shitty thing is like it's like, I don't know, like it is a heal. It's better than the rejuvenate heal, just in terms of the immediate healing. It could also, you know, if I do get screwed on the floor, it could be something where I end up using it to get all my units on the same floor anyway. Because I will want them probably on the bottom floor, but if the bottom floor is the little floor, this is the only way I can make that work. I have a pretty big lack of healing. It's not ideal, but I think I do take it here. Considering I took that, I could maybe argue to take this, because I don't think they have AoE. Although another Frenzied Swarm would be pretty damn good too. Siren Song might also work. I don't typically use this card, but against these guys, like if I end up, usually what happens is like those fucking tanky birds make it through everything. But if I played this right before, I hate Pirebound cards though. It's like they're so fucking situational. I feel like Frenzied Swarm is just always good. It's not like I have any like frozen cards, so like the discard really doesn't matter. I don't have any permafrosted cards, I should say. So I don't need. It does have a health event. This gives me health. I could get energy reduction on these 2 cards. I feel like the left is calling me a little bit more. Let's think though if we have any insane hell vents. I could hell vent. I could hell vent this and get 2 of them on the same floor with my Restoring Retreat. And I also get it into play quicker. That's actually a pretty damn good play. This will be a waste, but we'll just... And at 195 gold, I can't really buy any trinkets. I think that's the play, though. Nothing here is insane. Health would be nice. It's either like a chance at a good trinket, going this route or just guaranteed good Hellvent. I think I'll take the guaranteed good Hellvent. As far as removal goes, these are probably the least useful at this point. I mean, yeah. So let's check this first, I guess. We don't need the merchant we literally can't use, so there's not even any point clicking on it. I could reroll's kind of pointless. So let's just Hellvent, and we'll maybe purge another card. So we wanted to Hellvent this chunk, right? That's a pretty good Hellvent. Let's just check this just to see what it would have been. I can't put it on anyone, so I guess we'll just purge. So we'll purge. I guess at 29 and self-consuming, it's technically better than maybe like a flash freeze. Or even this. Although, it's a consumer. Vine Grasp could be good. Yeah, probably flash freezes are best target here, even though I love that card. And just, I know it makes us have a lower score, but I don't really care about score. I just want to see, so what would it have been if I did this? Yeah, nothing I could have bought, so whatever. Here we go. My first encounter with 1,000 health extra Seraph. We'll see how this goes. Probably pretty brutal is my guess. I don't know what I'm getting in. You know, I don't really know what is in store for me here. Let's see. So what's this one? Power Stone. So we could give this person some regen. Like they're already pretty fucking hurt. Probably that. We'll just take the 15 here for now. We really gotta get some regen going quick on that guy or he's gonna die. That's why I hate this fight. Okay, this is pretty good. So we'll put him here for now. Get ready for a restoring retreat. We'll do the same with this guy, I guess. But I guess I want him in front. I could also put him up here. But maybe I should. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll just take the 15 damage when she puts people. Maybe I have a spell. You know, you never know. Maybe I have a spell to help with that. But let's just use that. These fuckers. And then we'll do this. There's not really much else we can do this turn. So even sapped, she's able to clean it all up, so that's good. Quick, actually, I think. As long as he doesn't get sapped, he'll... Oh, 9. Yeah, never mind. I got sapped anyway, but... I don't want to put this guy down. I can't... Even if I put him down at 3, he's not even killing him. Because this sucks that this and this were 3 this turn. That kind of fucks things up. Oh, he's so fucking hurt, though. He's gonna fucking die. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do here. Like, I need to get some plan and to get this guy down. Like, you know, at 28 cards and 3 extra draws, I'll cycle back into it eventually, I guess. But, well, we can dazed down there. As for this guy, that's enough to just kill him. So we'll do that. This guy will still die from the quickness, so let's do that, get some higher health. You know, I could restore him to retreat this turn. Restoring him down. I'll just take the 15 on her. It doesn't really matter. So this way, after the sap, he should be able to save this person's life. So that should be good. And actually, it even saves me 30 health because the thorns, I didn't even factor that in, it looks like. Okay, so we should, so he'll go up to 5, as long as I don't get sapped again. Ah, you motherfucker. Fucking asshole, fuck. Well, at least I got the dazed. Let's do that. We're just gonna have to let that guy get through, I guess. I could do this. Try to save my guy's health. 3. Does that even save him? 35. It does save him. This also saves him. So let's just do that, I guess. Get some more regen. Oh, you know what I just realized? When I discarded there, it did the offering on that one thing. Which I wonder, does that make it hold over by offering it? I guess we'll find out. It should be the first card out if it is. It was. So that is good to know. I could kill this guy, save myself 22 health. Fuck, this person's getting fucked. So things need to happen here. This will actually just kill my people if I do it. I can only really do this turn. Man. Well, I can do that. That'll save him. This kills the both of them. This kills him. Get a little bit of healing in and then kill that guy. I guess seems like the best line of play. Wait. They don't even attack? Oh. It's so sapped. That sucks. Fuck. Is it time to restore and retreat this guy? It's a lot of damage I'm letting through. It's a lot of fucking damage I'm letting through. Well, I'm gonna have to, I think. Let me think. 8 sap. Holy fuck, dude. 8 sap. He's not even fucking gone up here one fucking turn, dude. Fucking bullshit. Well, this... So sap takes 9 -2. So he would have -6. Because if I play this, just wonder if I want to keep her up there. I could do this. She'll kill that guy. I could do this to kill that guy. It's like, do I want to kill this guy? Let's just Tough fucking turn. And I mean, this guy's fucking dead next turn. This guy will never actually do any damage because he's been sapped so many motherfucking times. Even if I put this sharpen on him, that's like a piss in the wind, you know. I think what? So at 16, you would do 1 damage if I put the sharpen on him this turn, and then most likely this fucker loves to just fucking sap this row, so we're just gonna get sapped again. What the fuck do I do this turn? Okay, I guess I'll just kill him. I'll lose 9 overall health. But if I preserve her, this will kill that guy. I want to shoot this down here. It doesn't really help me that much necessarily. Whereas if I just kill that guy, yeah. Let's sap these fuckers. Kill that guy. Who knows, maybe I can kill this guy with the spell damage. I need to get a good volatile gauge turn this next turn. I can't keep getting fucked over. Like, please no more 3 and 2 cost, please. Okay, this is not bad. So does that kill him? It does not. That does, so that's an option. I don't want to lose her necessarily. At 6, we'll go back up to 8. And then 10. I mean, I could maybe just let him through. God, this being 3 still sucks though. So that would kill him, and then I could. Fucking hell. What's this do? So anyway, I can get this guy. Other than doing this, and then I have to keep this guy alive. God, that sucks. So I wanted a good volatile gauge turn. So I guess if I do this, he could survive. Okay, let's do this. Then he'll die. He'll die. Don't know where I'm putting this yet. But we are doing that for sure. Guess that works. And then we do that. And then that. And ideally we just need to get this row. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to retreat that person down really. If I do, that's what I want to put the adaptive thing on though. Fuck, we're already at final wave. Oh, didn't not get to restoring retreat. $16 damage. Okay. Okay, buddy. I could do a lot of damage if I had to do this. Let's do this. I guess this is our best chance to like get as many stacks in, because oh, it doesn't. I don't know why it doesn't send your turn. I guess maybe there's a way you draw after that. I don't know. Probably some artifact I'm not thinking of. Yeah, let's see. I'm not going to be able to really get many stacks in here. Maybe there was an argument that I should have not done the adaptive on her and just let her survive to get more stacks of the spell weakness. Well, we need a big hit, so I guess ideally we want that card that does damage based on the spells in your deck. I think that one does the most damage. I didn't. Okay, we didn't get it. This ended up being pretty much fucking useless, as it often is. Yeah, it's just a bad card, it seems. No, this does the most. We're dead no matter what, so it doesn't really matter. This is what I don't like about spell weakness. It's like, yeah, I did 1,000 damage, but now all the spell weakness is gone, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, things that went wrong this run is I didn't get any good awoken units other than I just got the husk. Like, I couldn't get any tanks. Spell damage check was fine. I don't know. So I guess let's think. Even if you didn't have the extra 1,000 health, I would have lost. So not necessarily like different than the other ascension levels. Let's do all these, I guess. Is there anything I can draw into? Not really. Just consumed, gives us some health. Probably doesn't matter. Well, I think we did our best. Just needed another. We needed a proper tank, I guess. Like, on this fight, those 15 times 2 people are just fucking brutal. And I didn't factor in that my Husk was going to do 0 damage the entire motherfucking fight. Like, the whole Husk point was to be able to handle these guys, and he did nothing, so I guess that's an okay takeaway, is it? Like, Husk with 10 damage upgrade and quick doesn't actually do anything in this fight, because he's just going to do 0 damage the entire time. Oh well, we don't know. Just keep getting better at the game. Until next time.